this is Ms. Hurst here with another installment on what I did for the remote learning opportunities. So I'm going to take you through my entire course as what we have going on right now. I still have that Read Me First page. I added a video of myself just explaining everything in the course so that once they got here they knew it was going on. I have that completion folder for Unit 1. And then I added this feedback form. So what I did was I had them go in. It's just a Google form where they can tell me what they think so far, anything I can improve on, anything like that. And then I have my Unit 2 review, which is what we're going to look at today. Unit 3, I let them resubmit some things, so they have a quick form for that, so I know to go back and check it. So if we take a look here at Unit 2, that's where we're starting. And you'll see I have some things again. So my staple, as you guys may have noticed, is that if I'm going to put a video, I'm going to put it into Edpuzzle. And so when we look here, I added some Edpuzzle videos on congruence statements and corresponding parts, triangle congruence, how to proofs, and quadrilaterals. Again, guys, the goal here is that when we create a remote learning experience, it's not just busy work. We want it to be valuable. So most of these videos are under 10 minutes. They're not very long. They're there so the student learns what I want them to learn and they don't have to waste their time. That's not what I'm trying to do. So the next thing I did was I have this I Spy with congruent figures. So what's the most unique pair or grouping of congruent items you have? I used my little T set here and I gave them an example. So my students really liked the similarity one where they could find things in their house. I had a lot of students choose to participate in that even before it was happening. So what I've done here is the same idea, only with congruent figures, and they have to tell me how to move one to the other. The next thing that I have in this folder is a games in practice. I found a really good website from the UK where they have a whole bunch of games. So this is actually a Schoology assessment where the first thing they're going to do is go play a game on this website. Then they have 10 questions for each of the 3 levels, and they can see how they did. That auto grades, so we don't have to worry about anything there, and they can get that instant feedback. You'll notice it's still a completion folder, and so on that, they had to get at least an 85 to get that check mark to show it's done. Now, a lot of my students like algebra better, so what I did was I used flippity.net, as well as some things that I got from another teacher who I'm going to link to create a scavenger hunt, Easter egg hunt, whatever you want to call it. If you go to flippity.net, which you can see right here, you'll be able to run through and make your own. It's super simple. It just uses a Google Sheet. Then, again, my kids are really liking that whole interactive, not a schooly approach. So we're doing a talk about congruence. So they're creating a video in the style of a TikTok, you know, that 30-second dance, song, brief story that explains congruent figures and showcases them in some way. This is really going to cement it. It's a fun learning experience. It's not going to take forever, and it's still valuable. It's not just busy work. Now, one of the things that's definitely going to be hard is proofs. So what I did here was I included a video, and then I have this competition practice so they can compete with every single geometry student that I have, and they can see who can do the best at it, where they're identifying the triangle congruence theorems. I have a video on quadrilaterals, and so I decided to have them do a silent movie on it and upload it to Flipgrid. So with it, you know those the paper slideshows where people hold up a sheet of paper and then they hold up the next one. That's the idea of what they're doing there. Then I have some games here. I found a new game called Fiesta. I was able to install that on my Clever portal, so it's kind of cool. It's a little bit fun. You just make equations. The longer the equation, more points you get, in the style of like Bejeweled almost. Moby Max is there as well. Then at the bottom here, I have some extra websites. So this one has a whole bunch of nice stuff on proofs, and it's by theorem. I have a Math Planet, which is one of my favorite websites for a quick one-pager on a topic. If you know what your topic is, great place to go. And then I have a video that I did a long time back on constructing parallel and perpendicular lines. Now, of course, we need something for the students who might not have an online ability. So I have the single packet printables here. So I have practice with explanation videos where it's actually the links there. So if they happen to have a cell phone, they can do it that way. I have practice where they just have everything. It's a lot of pages. And then I also provided a book chapter that I found that has examples so that if they didn't know what they were doing, they can still get the equivalent of the videos, essentially, as best we can in writing. So this is my marking to period 2 packet, guys. Again, the goal here is that we're not prescribing busy work. We're assigning meaningful learning experiences. So I tried to make it fun and interactive and apply to their real life. And I'm probably going to include that Jumanji video. If you ever have seen it, there's a wonderful quip about when geometry is actually useful. I think I'm going to insert that on that talk about it right here so they can have an example of what they might use, or even in the Flipgrid one for the silent movies. Because I just think it's hysterical how it was used. So I hope this helps you guys. I hope you understand what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and I hope it helps you as you go through here to get a feel for how to run your own online classroom. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.